Hey everybody, what's going on? TJ here from Judy and TJ's Midlife Adventure. You can see the adventure mobile behind me. In this video, we are going to be trying is the key word here, to recondition the headlamps and see if we can get a little better light out of the brand new LED bulbs I just installed. Check this out. All right, anybody that's ever bought an older vehicle, you are familiar with this situation right here, and that is where the headlamps, the plastic over the headlights, it's just been pitted by so much road debris and sand, what have you, that it just dulls up and it restricts the light flow through here. This is a 2008 rig, however the chassis is a 2007 Ford. Having said that, we bought this a little over a year ago, and you know, this was a little dull, so I went to the local AutoZone and thought I was being cute because I bought a refurbishing kit that had the attachment that fits in your drill. And unfortunately what that did, as you can kind of see right here where that black is, it kind of just burned the lamination off of this and charred it, turned it black. So it did not work as I'd liked it to. I say lamination, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I don't know too much about the manufacturing process of these headlamps. The assembly here, this plastic, it appears to have some kind of lamination over it because you can kind of see where it crack and peeling off. It's pretty scuffed up right now because I took just a regular old sanding block to it to see if I could even get the burned up part out, and I did. So this is probably a little more representative of what it looked like. This is after I've been sanding on it with just I think it was an 800 grit sanding block. So even though it looked bad, it didn't look quite this bad, but I had to get all that off there. I had a little better luck on this side just because I spent a little more time on it. But I got most of the charred remains up. You can see right there, sorry about that, you can see right there, I believe that's just where the lamination on this is cracking off. So what we're gonna do before we spend 200 bucks or so on replacing these headlamp assemblies, I'm going to give this one more shot to try to polish this out. I'll show you what I bought. Went to Lowe's and I went with this kit. This is the Turtle Wax Head Lens Restore Kit. Everything in here is done by hand. There's no, you can't use power tools on it, so I think it's going to work a little better. And if I can get half of this result out of here, I'll be thrilled to death. Now, one of the cool things is with our rig, just how we use it, we don't do a lot of driving at night, so this does not have to be showroom factory clear. Just needs to be, you know, I don't know, 75-80% of that, and I would be thrilled to death. I did just install new LED headlight bulbs in this, and it made a huge difference, but it also further accented just how bad these are. So we're going to use that. I also bought some 800 grit paper here just to kind of go back over this and try and get all these little imperfections out that I can before tacking it with the product there. So I'm going to set this up on time lapse and get to work, and hopefully, knock on wood, this will work like we want it to. Here we go. All right, we are done, and I don't think you could argue that this is a drastic improvement over what we had before we started. And I know I told you I'd already scuffed it up a little bit before, but that is hands down night and day difference. Good pun there, right? Night and day difference from what it was before we even started this program last year. So in retrospect, using the drill the drill apparatus that I used on this last year was a terrible idea, because you can still see right there where it burned through the lamination on that. But thankfully that's kind of low to the left of the where the light's coming out, where the bulb is directly. Same thing over here. This one's a little worse as far as its location, right, sorry about that, right in front of the bulb, but I think that cleared up much better, but that looks fantastic. So very, very happy with the turnout on this. But we'll get this rig all cleaned up. I've got all the stuff I do. I use Magic Erasers from Mr. Clean. Those things are fantastic. I use both the handheld sponge version as well as the one that fits on the bottom, or that has the mop attachment to it, which is great for getting the places you can't reach. Got to reseal the roof, which I've got the material to do that. I'm not sure if we're going to do a whole new roof or not. It probably needs it, but a lot's just going to depend on the time and the availability of the product. Dicor has been kind of tough to get a hold of here the last few weeks and months here, so that could play a role. It's by the way, I'm shooting this in the middle of May for a reference, May of 2022. But there you go. All in all, I have to give this a huge thumbs up because that looks just absolutely terrific. Again, compared to, it's not perfect by any stretch, but it is a ton better than it was, and it was usable before. So this will make it even better. Between the clearer lenses and the LED headlights, I think we are good to go. So there you have it. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up here from the driveway, the Adventure Mobile coming along. We're going to have it out here next weekend. By the way, it looks right now, I'm very excited about that finally. Weather has just not been cooperating around here at all. It's just been rain, 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 rain like it's nobody's business. Hopefully we're done with that for a little while after this weekend, and we get out next weekend and do a little camping trip. And then the following weekend, it's the Indy 500. We'll be there for that. You'll be there too. So make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell. In fact, all next week, I'm going to be posting several times a day live. Live video. I might just go live. You never know. But I'll be posting daily updates from practice for the Indianapolis 500 all next week. So make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, and do all that fun stuff. Share it if you like it. Thumbs up. You know the drill. Thanks for watching, everybody.